Okay, I got the rest of my, not the rest of it, but the rest of what I had cut up on my curtain panel. And I just have some hot water that I dissolved some instant coffee in. And I'm going to saturate it good. And I normally take it outside to dry, but that's not happening. They turn into stiff, hard popsicles. So I'll just keep saturating this because you can see you have pieces that aren't coated. And then I'm just going to lay it out here on some tin foil and paper towel. I'm going to squeeze it out good and then let it dry because I need some more of this. I am out of it. And I put these in my messy bows. Okay, I have it spread out and I'm going to let it dry. It shouldn't take too long. It's warm in here. And I emptied a jar of my instant coffee and I have this left. So I am just going to pour what's left in there and put it in the refrigerator, and next time I need it, I'll have it. Or if I need to dye anything, to coffee, dye something, I'll have it in the refrigerator ready to go. No sense in wasting it. Okay, I'm in my Silhouette software, which I've been in here all day. I'm making all kinds of things. But I'm trying to make a shelf sitter bunny. And I thought I'd make this part here kind of look like the shape of an egg. And of course I just used my oval. And then these are a feet that I used the oval and tilted it. And then kind of pulled in the foot to make a foot. Kind of like that. Well, that one's cute. Anyways, these are the ears. This is the body. I wanted to make the ears and the little feet here cardboard. Use the cardboard out of, you know, for that. I want to cut this out of wood and make it to where it can sit on the edge of a shelf. And I'm trying to figure out if that looks like a bunny. So I'm going to select them all. And I'm going to weld them. I think that it looks maybe like it could be a bunny. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to undo that because I need this bottom down here. I need that to go flat right in there. So I am going to take a triangle or a rectangle. I don't know how big I need it. I'm going to select my feet and move them. There's a foot. There's a foot. I need to, whoops, foot. Well, it keeps moving out of my way. Now, I am going to put a square here. I need the bottom flat. Let's see. Let me select those right fast. See where they're going to be set. And I don't want it. Yeah, that'll be good. So I will make that probably about like that. And it's at the bottom. And these will sit probably about like that. So I think that's enough room. So I'll take that, all that with the square, and I'm going to weld it. There, that gives me this here, where that's flat. So it can sit on a shelf, and then the feet will hang over. And you'll have your ears that you paste on or glue on. I'm going to have to cut this all out. I'm going to cut it all out of cardboard and kind of see what it looks like. To see if the ears are the right size. Because I'm not going to go using wood on this until I know it's right. So I'm going to save all this as an SVG. And take it into Lightburn, my laser software. And I'm going to cut all that out of cardboard. And I'm going to see what it looks like. Okay, what I'm thinking, I need to make bigger ears and bigger feet. Okay, I think that the feet and the ears are more proportionate to the face, and it needed a nose, so I also cut out a little heart. And now I need to take the cardboard off the feet and the ears and the nose. Well, I used my scroll saw. She must have missed me because she cut like butter. That's going to be the head, and there's the pieces. And I've done it, revised it quite a bit and added to, but I'll show you here in a bit. But husband came in, and I got to go get the pickup and go help him cake the cows. Hump the horn, and they come running. We have like 7 little babies. There's one, and I know Sally. She's had a baby. I think she's white. Oh, there's a little black and white one over there. Oh, there's Sally's baby. It is a little white one. They're so tiny. Okay, now which way you want to go?
Straight off down there where I'm gonna. Okay, go.
Okay, go. Come on, guys. Move it, ladies.
Go.
I am. Move it, Sid. He told me to go. Sid, move. You gotta get back there and get some food, cheaters. Don't get in front of me. You gotta get back there. Oh. She's gonna get right in front of him. Sid, why are you following me like that? Sid, get back there and get some food. Did y'all see Sid running alongside the pickup? Well, my sister-in-law bought me these cups. She brought me 2 donkeys and 2 cow cups, and that's what I drink my coffee out of, and I love them. All right, I'm finally back in from helping cake the cows. I tell you, they are something else. We have so many new ones. They're so cute. All right, I'm going to start with my the head here, and I'm going to take this and put some antiquing wax on it to start with, and I can set it aside and let it start drying, let it be drying, and then I can start on the ears and the feet. And I've added to it, I put some little toes, I've added some paws, I've added the nose, I've resized some a little more, and I think I finally got the pattern where I want it. We'll see when it's finished what it looks like. Alright, I think the color I'm going to use on the bunny is Antique White by Ceramcoat. I'm kind of going a little different than the Waverly Plaster. Want it just a little more creamier colored. And I really want to give that just kind of a dry coat on my cardboard. I don't want to go real heavy. Maybe a little more than that. Do that because I just don't want to glob all in one spot. a little more. Because I am going to wax it or put some brown on it too. Okay, that's the way I'm going to do all my pieces, about like that right there. Now, these are the little, I made the little paws and the little toes, pads, toe pads and paws. And that's the way they're going to go. So I'm going to just paint those, I think, black. And I'll do all these. Then I'm waiting on the Waverly wax to dry. Or wait, the folk art wax, antiquing wax to dry. And I'll move on painting the face. Alright, I painted the little nose this color. It's a pinkish, mauvish pink. It's Promenade by Folk Art. And I want to put some pink on the ears. So, I need to set all this aside. Got kind of a stencil brush here. Hope that works. And I'm just going to kind of go down the center of it, of the ears. Okay, and do it on this one. Kind of with a dry brush. A little heavier in the center. All right, I think that looks good. Now for the face, I'll do with my brush. There it is. I'm going to do it in the same color, which is the, what color is that? Antique White by Ceramcoat. Probably need some more paint. Yep, better get some more. Boy, that stuff is thick. Probably going to do this like that and then go over it in the middle with one more coat after this dries. I don't think I'll paint the sides. I'm going to leave them. Now I'm going to let that dry and fill in the middle a little bit, and then from there I'm trying to think if I'm going to put like the nose on and the eyes and everything before I put some antiquing wax on it. I think it's turning out all right. Put that back behind there and see what it's going to look like. Put my feet on. Let's see. Did I paint the wrong side of my... I painted the wrong side. No, I didn't. Or did I? No, it goes like that. And then I'll have the little paws. Am I in frame? Barely. I'm just trying to see how it looks. So it'll. Okay, there's kind of the way it's going to look. So from there, I'm going to let this dry. Fill this in a little bit. Glue it all together. I'm going to put some antiquing, or not antiquing wax, but some, I'm going to sand the edges, I'm pretty sure, and then put a little bit of my Jolie brown wax. Well, I think I'm ready to put it together, except for I want to do some brown wax around it. I'm using the Jolie top coat brown wax. Don't want it too dark. Go around the edges. In the middle just a bit. Okay, now on the ears. Okay, I like that. Now on the feet. Trying to figure out what to put on first. I think about right there like that. And glue those down. Lift this one up. Glue it down. Kind of look, see how that looks. Where it dries hard. I think that looks good. Now I need to glue the little toes on. Let me make sure that's up enough, because it's still where I can move it. I'm going to place them where I want them. All right, that looks good. Get me another glue stick just in case I need it. Now, I did make my bow. But I'm going to put my whiskers on. I haven't finished both of them yet. I took some floral wire, cut off 3 pieces, twisted them on the end. And now I'm going to do this one, and I need my pliers, and I didn't get my pliers. I'm going to take them here on the end, and I'm going to twist it. Just like that. Throw that in the trash because I don't want to put it on the floor and step on it. Okay. That I want to stick in there like that. Whoa. Oh, crud. Okay, and do this one on this side. I'm going to put the glue down inside there instead of on the wire. Now, where does the nose go? Think about right in there. So, ouch. Need to lift that up, see where. And this little bit of, needs a little glue in between cardboard pieces. I might twirl the whiskers some. Now the ears. Just thinking one of these, I tried marking them, thinking about like that. Okay. I'll hold this back. All right, like that. Well, it's not wanting to stay because it's not. I'm going to push some down in there. And then hold it. Okay, I'm going to lay that down. And here's the little bow I made. And I had a cutout of a flower. Let's see. That's going to go about right there. Should I go ahead and glue that on there before I do the eyes? I think I'm going to. So nothing falls off and I know where everything's at. Okay, now the eyes. Just gonna dip this down in here. This is scary. I want them just a little crooked away from one another. I don't know if that's big enough. I'm not liking the looks of that. That's getting better. Okay, he needs a nose. I mean, he needs a mouth. Maybe I should have set that nose up further. Thinking I should have went up in here and the eyes up in there. But I think it's too late. Let me just see here. I got that off. Because I don't like the looks of that. Okay, where's my wipies? I hope I didn't ruin it, but I don't like it. And I can touch that up. Because I think it needed to go more up and the eyes up here. I need a brush. Got too much. I'll need to dry that and then put another coat on it and then put some wax over it. It'll be all right. Okay, it's dry and I've put the nose back on. Now I'm going to try the eyes again. That one's a little bigger. There, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I think it needs just a little something coming down. Right. Oh. To pull my plastic fill off, came off my brush. It's all right. I think I'm just gonna watch me go over that and have to repaint it because I don't like it. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, what do I want to do with I think these are kind of cute, just scraggling around. Let me see. I may need to cut them off some. Well, that looks cute. Okay, now I wonder if he's going to sit on a shelf. I'm going to put this up in front of me and see. Yep, he does. He sits good. All right, that's just a piece of board and some cardboard. Okay, this project should go really fast. It's just a piece of cardboard that I cut out in a bunny. And I'm going to leave the links where I got the cutout. Not where I got the cutout, but where I got the pattern. There's a lady on Facebook, and I'll leave a link to this. I think I resized this, but this is what she had. You just print it out, and you'll have the pattern. And if you want to use this with the ticking, you can. But I took it into Silhouette software and chose a different pattern. And she has all kinds of printables too that are free. So I'm going to do this. I got it all cut out, and I'm just going to Mod Podge this on, and I got everything I think out here to make it move pretty fast. I'm just going to start putting this down on there, and I just print that out with plain printer paper. That ticking, I was going to do that. It was pretty cute, but I decided to switch it to this. Okay, I'm going to try to get that centered on there. That looks pretty good. Okay, put that down on there. Now, I'm going to go over the top of it with some Mod Podge. Then I'll have to let it dry. Okay, I hit it with the heat gun, and I think it's dry enough that I can work with it. I'm going to take this, hope this ink pad's good. It's probably 15 years old. Okay, so I have some here. It's the chalk by Color Box, and it's in black. And I'm just going to go around the edges. It's still working. It's still working. Not as dark as it was, but it's going on there. Just going to go all the way around the bunny. Touch the nose a little darker. I've made a little bow, and I did go back and I have a tin bread box that I had stuffed underneath somewhere over here, and I remembered it had some like foo-foo stuff in it, so I did find some pink lace, but I'm going to just put this little bow on there, and it has some pink in it. Right there like that. I wonder how some Sweet Annie might look tucked in there. Just hit me. I might want some Sweet Annie. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I think I'll tuck some right there. Yeah, right there. Maybe a little bit right here. Take this piece, cut it down. I don't want to go under that. I want to go right in here. Yeah, kind of like that right there. Put that in there, and then I could paint that black on top of that. I think I'll do the heart, and I'm going to use that same kind of paint that I used on my other bunny, which is the Promenade. You can see it really goes with the paper, so that will work. I'll paint that up right fast. Got glue strings. Yeah, I think that's going to look good with that. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun real fast so I can glue it down on there. That right there. Okay, and then I printed out a little tag, or cut out a little tag. I think I want this one. And I went over it with some of this kind of, well, first I went around the edges with this color. Doesn't look like it would match, but it did. It looks purplish, but it went good with that. But what I did is I blotted, well, I went around the edges a little bit with the pink, and then I just kind of pushed that down on there. It's kind of a green color. And I'm just going, I picked out, I have some little, I think these are Dollar Tree stamps. I'm not sure. I think these are ones Sheila sent me. I think so. My friend from California. So I think she sent those to me. But I've got a little flower stamp here. And I'm just going to put that on the tag. I do like to stamp it first once at least. Okay, that's going to work. Okay, where am I going to put it? Probably about like that. Okay, get me some string. kind of an ecru color. Let's see. Alrighty, scissors. This is really fast. This one was fast. Okay, I'll glue that right in there. Try not to get my fingers in the glue. All right, then I went on Creative Fabrica. What did I do with them? Here it is. I think I've used this little easel in another pattern that I've done. I just hot glued it, and I left the link to this too because I let my laser cut this out, but you could just, there's like 6 different sizes in there, and I think I picked the second or third size in it. And you could just cut this piece out and this piece out. You don't need to cut these out, and you cut the little tabs off of this and just hot glue it, because hot glue is going to hold this cardboard. And I'm going to glue that on back there. And if you don't want to do that, you could get a little Jenga block and glue back here. That would work. So I am going to hot glue that on there so it can stand. I don't want it all the way to the bottom, but almost. And in the middle. And that sets up just fine. And that's finished. And I did leave the link to the lady's page, and I left the link to where she had this, and it seems like there was 3 links of hers I left, so you could get to her page. She posts every day free backgrounds or papers, you know, like you can use to decoupage with. So you might want to go check her out and get this pattern, and it's easy and it's cheap. All right, guys, until the next one, we'll see you later.